What's going on, everybody? We're back again with another episode of the Sports Fanatic Podcast. I got my three co-hosts here. I got my boy Shane, I got my brother Marcus, and I got my boy Jamar. Man, you need to take that background off, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get to the video right after this intro.
It's that rapping pain, I don't think they understand. I've been counting all this money, it's falling out my hand. Yeah, I got all this paper, like why I need a friend. Yeah, I'm spending all this cash, cause I'm gonna make more band. Off this rapping pain, yeah, this rapping pain. Yeah, I'm gonna feed my family off this rapping pain.
Man, so first things first, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, and we do have a new TikTok. That's really what we want to get off the ground. We want to get our new TikTok off the ground. So make sure that y'all follow us on there and like our videos that we do post on there. And for anybody that is watching our videos on TikTok, we appreciate that. All right. Now, with that being said, let's get right into our first topic. And of course, it's going to be our Week 3 NFL recap. Man, let's just get it out the way, man. Let's just get it out the way now. The Eagles, man.
Y'all got endured.
Yeah, man, it was pretty bad. Let me just throw some numbers out there real quick. 21-41. Jalen Hurts, 2 interceptions, 2 TDs. He really didn't have a terrible game, to be honest with you. He did have 2 interceptions, but honestly, he really had no time to throw the ball. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was Jalen Hurts' fault, even though a lot of the times people do blame the quarterback when there's a loss.
They already turned their back on him. It's over, bro.
The real issue for me was the fact that Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell. Miles Sanders only touched the ball twice. He only rushed twice and had 27 yards.
Running.
Like, I'm not necessarily going to sit here and say that we would have won the game, but it would have definitely been a closer game if we would have been more balanced when it came to passing and rushing. Like, I don't understand why they only ran the ball like a total of like 10 times.
But you got to think about it this way though. Like, most of the game, y'all were playing from behind. If a team is playing from behind, it's a good chance they're not going to run the ball. They're trying to pass the ball.
Marcus, they wasn't down by that much.
They weren't down. They weren't down. They was every time they scored, cuz. Yeah.
In the first quarter, they messed
up. Y'all scored first.
Yeah, we did. But we messed up.
So the statistics of football, whoever scores the first touchdown usually wins. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. But am I wrong or right? Does every team not have a script for like the first quarter or like the first 5 drives or whatever?
That's usually how it goes. Yeah,
they were off the script from the jump. Like, everything was pass. Like, they weren't running the ball. Like they just they weren't on script. Like, they just started scrambling, and the play calling was terrible. I mean, the play calling was terrible from the offensive standpoint and defensively too. I know we're missing a couple of offensive linemen and we're missing Brandon Graham, but I'm gonna be honest, there's no reason why the defensive front should have let Zeke and do that to them. Like, that was kind of ridiculous, because we have one of the best defensive fronts in the league, so that's just embarrassing as hell to me. Zeke almost had 100 yards, but Tony Pollard also had 60, and Zeke also had 2 touchdowns. For me, if you shut down Zeke and Pollard, that, and then with us rushing the ball more, to me, that's either a close game or possibly a win for us. Maybe. But it at least would have been a much better, closer game than it was if you do those 2 things. And I mean, that's just common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, anybody else got anything for the Eagles versus Cowboys game?
Nah, I mean,
the defense is solidified. Fuck y'all talking about. I told y'all that. Me and Shane told y'all that last week. Now, what can y'all say now?
Dallas beating that sorry Eagles offense makes them solidify? That's what's going on.
I mean, that Eagles offense scored 30-something points against them.
I was about to say,
look what you about to
offenses,
say. The Falcons. Come on.
It's still 30 points.
You're right. No, I'm not denying that they scored 30. I'm just saying, look who they did it on.
Yeah, still. They can score a point.
I guess. All right, well, let's get into this Buffalo Bills and Washington football teams game. I'm about to say the other word, but we won't do that because we don't tolerate no disrespect. Taylor Heineke, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 212 yards. Really, I mean, if you look at it, they kind of had a little bit of the same issue that we did. I mean, Antonio Gibson did rush for 12 yards. I mean, did rush the ball 12 times, but he only had 31 yards and he didn't even have a touchdown. So, I mean, yeah.
He had a receiving one. He took to the crib. It was like 60.
Oh, that was a
yards.
receiving one.
Yeah, that was
a receiving.
That was a receiving touchdown. He had.
A rushing one. Oh, wow.
That was an impressive play.
73 yards.
It definitely was.
But I mean, with that being said, Antonio Gibson was also their top receiver that night too, with 73 yards, and he only caught the ball once. Terry McLaurin, their top wide receiver, only had 62 yards. So I mean, yeah. And I don't know how the hell. I think Washington has one of the best defensive fronts in the league, and I don't know how the hell they let Buffalo put up 43. Like, don't get me wrong, Buffalo was nice and all, but damn.
Maybe last year Washington defense doesn't.
Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah,
they haven't looked good at all.
This whole year, they haven't looked good at all. I think we're giving them too much credit from last year. It's like
they put Mitchell Trubisky in. I'm like, damn, it's really over.
I turned the game off when I seen that. I said,
Forget all that. What about the Falcons? What about the Falcons beating the Giants?
Yeah.
What about Bengals? What about the Bengals beating the Steelers? What about the craziest game of all? The Chargers beat the Chiefs.
They beat them last year too, I think, though.
No, I don't think so.
No, they didn't.
No.
Can you search that?
Not last year. I know for a fact they ain't beat them last year.
Can somebody check that?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, while he's doing that, I'll throw out some stats for that game. Final score was 30-24 Chargers. Justin Herbert, 4 touchdowns, 2 for 281 yards. Austin Eckler, 11 carries, 55 yards. Honestly, how the fuck did the Chiefs lose?
I didn't Pat Mahomes.
I didn't watch that game, but
the Chargers did win one, but it was in January when the Chiefs was already like in the playoffs. But they did win. No, you're right. I said they won a game.
I'm just asking something.
That may not count though. That may not count though, depending on who was all playing.
Did Mahomes
who all played?
I'm seeing if Mahomes played. Nah, they had Chad Henne.
It don't count. That don't count.
They did beat him.
Don't count.
But Mahomes was injured.
They beat him, but they really didn't.
But Mahomes was injured. They beat the Browns with Henne.
It don't matter. Okay,
but anyway, back to this game.
He ain't do shit. He just get. Oh my! Go ahead. He didn't do nothing.
Honestly,
Mike Williams had a fucking field day on
them. To be honest,
I mean,
Mike Williams had 7 catches for 122 yards with 2 touchdowns.
He's been doing his thing this year. I feel like he's finally starting to come out. This is his breakout year.
Yeah, that's really
Keenan Allen's kid. Keenan Allen's
Hill has been getting shut down, bro. The past 2 years, I'm on my fantasy team.
They've been doubling him.
That's really it.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill has been getting shut down for the past couple games, though, bro.
If Tyreek Hill would have had 100 yards and maybe a touchdown, they would have won that game.
But
so that's really what it came down to.
I feel like if you watched Herbert last year and you watched how good he was and how like poised he was as a rookie, it don't even shock me they beat the Chiefs. I kind of figured something like this was eventually going to happen. And especially with the rough start the Chiefs have had coming out, I feel this don't even surprise me.
What y'all think What y'all think about that the Bengals and the Pittsburgh game? Do y'all think they need to sit
I
Big
think
Ben?
the Steelers ass.
Y'all think they need to sit Big Ben?
I think Big Ben should have retired like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's really
their
not
backups ain't no better though.
Nah,
That's
right.
one thing.
He's not, but
You might as
like,
well let him play the rest of the year out.
Right.
Their backups is trash, bro.
I mean, at
Unless
this
you
point,
got-
you let him
I'd
play.
rather
I
see
mean,
Dwayne
unless
Haskins.
unless
I'd
they
rather
get
see
something
Dwayne
good out of
Haskins.
Haskins, yeah.
You're
that's the
not
only
better see
winning
Haskins.
games though. You feel me? Like if he gonna give you a chance to win games, give it a try. You feel me?
I wouldn't see why not.
What's up with
Haskins?
the Steelers' defense is not as dominant as it was last year.
Well, JB,
That's
the offense ain't doing anything, so they're probably on the field every single
Yeah.
damn near
You gotta think when the
all
offense doesn't
day.
do anything,
Yeah,
you don't really get a break. So you're not gonna look that good. The
yeah,
offense
you
is
definitely
doing
right about
anything.
that.
Bro, yeah, they
Definitely right about
everybody
that.
on their defense was getting active. Everybody had at least one solo tackle, bro. So that speaks a lot.
I'm seeing a lot of dump passes this year. Like when you're looking at a lot of quarterback stats, like they're having low yardage, but like
What's the
TDs.
standards right now? Like so far as passing yards,
Not really too many passing yards this year so far. I mean, other than your usual.
Derek
You know what
Carr.
I'm saying?
Probably Brady.
Derek Carr
Brady
leading. 1,200.
Oh, yes.
Derek Carr, then Tom Brady, then Kyle Murray, then Joe Burrow, then Jason. I said Jason. Justin Herbert. Russian. Derrick Henry with 350 with 353. Then you got Joe Mixon with 353 as well. Then you got Nick Chubbs with 262. Then you got Lamar Jackson, number 4 with 251. Ain't that crazy?
He's a dual threat, folks.
And then receiving wise, Coop is leading with 367. Then you got my boy Debo
Cooper Cup.
with 334.
Oh, I think something about Amari Cooper. Okay.
Oh, is he?
Is it Cup
right?
or Coop?
Cup. Cooper Cup.
Oh, Cooper Cup. Okay, I got you.
Then Debo, number 2 with 334. Then you got Brandon Cooks with 322. Then you got
free him.
Then you got Devontae Adams with 309. Then you got Tyler Lockett with 309 as well.
Lockett sold me last week, though. I ain't gonna forgive him for that one. He had like 30 yards or something like that.
Yo, who a better receiver than Devontae Adams, yo?
A better receiver than Devontae Adams.
I feel like it's only
Hopkins.
two. I feel like it's only two ends that you could possibly go with.
Either Hopkins
You think so? I don't think so.
DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the league.
I feel like what Marcus is saying, like it's only kind of like as of right now in a league that's really dominant. You feel me? You can only say like probably like 2 other names, maybe 3.
I got 3. I can think of 3.
That's why I said maybe 3. You feel me? But Hopkins is up there.
Right.
Who else?
Got Julio.
Julio.
Nah. I don't know, bro.
What?
I think Julio might be done, bro. I don't know.
He looked good against Seattle the other week.
No, bro. I don't know. I gotta see a couple more games from Julio, bro. I don't know if he still got it, bro. And I'm not saying he ass now. I'm just saying like he can take a step down and just be a decent receiver. He don't have to be the old Julio.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
He's on the Titans now?
Yeah, he's on the Titans.
Yeah, he plays for the
Titans. They gotta run. Their offense is based on running. They run the ball.
Marcus, he might be fighting for that number 1 spot. Him and Julio. I mean
AJ Brown.
Julio did. Nah.
No, you talking about Hopkins. He's saying him and Hopkins fighting for the number 1.
For that number 1.
Nobody.
For that number,
all right.
For that overall number 1 receiver.
DeAndre Hopkins got the best hands in the league, but my whole thing is that's kind of the main thing that you need as a receiver. Like your route running can be kind of sloppy or whatever, but at the end of the day,
how you gonna get open?
Yeah, how you gonna be able to use your hands if your route?
If you got hands, it don't matter. It don't matter if you got hands.
Yes, it does.
What's more important? What's more important, having hands or getting open?
You can catch that ball, but if I'm here on your ass when you do a dumbass route,
If you get open and you can't catch the ball, it don't matter.
How do you get open?
What do you mean? How do you get
Route
open?
running.
You run the route.
Route running.
And that's cool. But how many times have you seen a receiver be wide open and drop the ball? DeAndre Hopkins don't do that.
Not a lot.
Not too many.
I'm not even talking
okay,
like,
you want to talk about his hands, but he's got a fumble problem, though. He got the best hands in the world, but that man will fumble with ease.
Oh, I'm taking Devontae Adams over him. Me personally, I'm taking Devontae Adams. I think Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I like Adams.
Y'all bugging.
I can understand the argument. Me personally, I understand that argument. You feel me? So I can't really say I understand that argument.
Yo, your boy Deebo Samuel's been showing up though, Mar. You hear me?
Regular shit, you feel me? I just wish my team was fully healthy, bro. We went through too many injuries again, so it's not looking too good.
Your running backs, right?
Not just running back, DB. This is my DB. Oh my God, bro. Just recap on my game. Shit, bro. Jimmy G was about to lose his starting position. He got us down the field, scored the touchdown, got us the lead. I can't be happier. I can't be more happier with Jimmy G with that. You get what I'm saying? You did your job. You earned another starting spot for another week.
They left too much time on the clock.
Defense. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's 37 seconds, Marcus. It's 37 seconds.
That's too much time for Rodgers. Way too much.
They have to throw the ball. They have to throw the ball. That's bad. Me personally, it's just bad defense, bro. It's just bad defense, bro. It's bad defense, bro. It's bad defense. Bad defense recording, bro.
What was one big passing play?
Dude, they got two big
passes. Two big passes played.
To who?
DeAndre Adams.
Devontae.
I said DeAndre.
I mean, let's be real, Marl. Come on. Look, there wasn't many teams that was going to stop Aaron Rodgers with 37 seconds from scoring. There ain't many defenses stopping that man.
Yes, there is. All you gotta do is play prevent, bro. Play prevent. Literally.
Play prevent. Okay, he can just tear you up over the middle.
How do you prevent that? Like, how do you prevent that?
You gotta get out of bounds. They don't have no timeouts. What are you not understanding? Did you watch the game I was watching?
Okay, and guess what? Devontae Adams got one deep bomb, didn't get out of bounds, clocked it, ran another play on y'all, clocked it again. Field goal.
There goes for what I'm saying. They shouldn't have got those passes off. That you're not playing smart. They wasn't playing smart defense, bro. They have to go for the field goal. He's not gonna go for the touchdown. He's playing smart. He's gonna go for the field goal to win the game. Play the fucking play. My linebackers are not that close on the ball, bro. They're literally that close. I'm playing 15, 20 feet off. My linebackers are playing 15, 20 feet off the line. I mean, from the line. Fred Warner was this close from knocking that ball down. If you watch the game, this close from knocking that. So my kind of knowledge, if he played that back off the ball, you feel me? And he ran that route and he did that, that'd have been a knockdown ball or a pick. Game over. No timeouts left. You can't clock that because you feel me? It would have been game over. We didn't play good defense, bro. He shouldn't have got those.
If they swat the ball, the time stops though. Because the ball hit the ground. Like if he would have just swatted it, the clock would have stopped.
That's the same thing as a spike, pretty much, ain't it?
Yeah, basically. No. What more can your defense do? You had Josh Norman out there. What did you expect to happen?
Josh Norman wasn't out there, bro. He had a chest injury, bro. Like I said, we had literally our 4th-string corners out there, bro. Devontae Adams was eating us up all game. I can't.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. How mad can you be?
Because you gotta play. You gotta play for the field. There. Me personally, bro, they're playing to win the game with the field goal. I'm not going to give them that pass. Whatever we got to do, I'm not giving them that pass. Y'all gonna have to throw a fucking screen and hope y'all run. We're not giving you no deep passes, bro. None of that. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
And another thing on that final drive, y'all weren't getting no pressure. I mean, you could check it. Aaron Rodgers was chilling back there. That's why Adams got open. There was no pressure up the front. He just had all day just to, Adams is there somewhere. And Diamond
he ain't had pressure.
No, not on that final drive. He was relaxing back there waiting for Adams to get open on both the passes. Man could have took a nap with all the time he had back there. So you can't put it all on the coordinator in the corner. You gotta give some stuff to the defensive front too.
Yes, I can.
Oh, my leg.
Yo, Marcus is on fire today. And the nigga said he could have took a nap. The nigga said he could have took a nap back there.
Just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying, bro. We wasn't supposed to lose that game, bro.
What do you mean you wasn't supposed? It's Aaron Rodgers.
I definitely had Joe. Not by a lot.
It could have went either way. It could have went either way, but it was going to be a close game regardless.
Like I said, we wasn't supposed to lose.
All right, man. Well, with that being
what about
said,
the Rams? What about the Rams over Tom Brady? Yeah, what about that?
He got no run game. That run game sold him.
All right.
Who, Brady?
Yeah. Stafford did his thing, though. I'm happy Stafford
was slinging that thing. He was. He was definitely slinging that thing.
I mean, their run game was never really their main force anyway.
They never used it.
But it was decent last game.
Don't you can't say that. Like, they didn't really count on a running game too much because Fournette and Jones was like a.
That's what I'm saying. They was eating last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about this year, though. They were winning games without them. Or the games they did when they didn't use them. Talking about this shit.
Yeah, because they played Dallas. They just all you gotta do.
Dallas is what are you talking about?
They only beat Dallas by a field goal though. So
yeah.
Tom Brady.
It was a shootout. It was that week one game was a shootout.
Yo, is this the first
putting up points?
Is this the first time ever that Tom Brady was a top rusher in a game?
I don't think so.
I believe so.
How many yards did he rush for?
14.
Nah, there's no way.
Nobody else got over 14 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
No, nobody else got over 14 yards.
You lying.
What do you mean on his team?
Bro, I'm looking right at the stats, bro. Ronald Jones II had 11 yards. Leonard Fournette had 8, and Chris Godwin rushed for 2 yards. Tom Brady had 14 yards for 3 carries and a touchdown.
14 yards?
Because they used Bernard a lot. They was using Bernard as the receiving back. So Jones and Fournette wasn't getting much time to really pass him in the rushing yards. That's still bad, though, either way you look at it.
That's crazy. Yeah, your quarterback, but not no Tom Brady should be leading no rushing yards.
Right. If it's like a Lamar or something, I'll be like,
we can understand that. You feel me? Like, it's not no Tom Brady. Not no Tom Brady though. Like,
you see why they lost. But nothing else needs to be said. Game. I mean,
no run game.
That and then the Rams defense is kind of amazing right now. They playing out of their mind. So I mean, then you got that. So it's like, yeah.
No run game, man.
I mean, they top defensive player had 8 tackles.
And who was
they
that?
Top defensive Kenny Young. Jalen Ramsey has 7.
How did Godwin and Evans do in the game? Because Ramsey was probably on both of them.
You said Godwin and Evans.
Yeah.
Mike Evans had 106 yards.
Okay.
And Godwin had 74. So I mean, Brady was doing his thing, but
right.
I mean, they just didn't really have, like you was saying earlier, they didn't have no run game. So I mean, when Tom Brady is the top rusher in the game, you lost. So nothing else needs to be said about that. And then you have Aaron Donald on the other side. So it's like, yeah. But all right, man. With that being said, let's get into our next topic. Jamar, let's get into this money line, man. Let's see what you got for us this week.
Start off with last week's John, right? Told you I'm gonna come back with the last week. Turns out I went 7 for 14. You feel me?
That ain't too good.
50%.
We got to turn up next week.
At 50%. You feel me? It was 14 games. I called half of them right. But the ones that I got wrong was Giants versus, you feel me, Atlanta. Atlanta won. I took New England over the Saints. I don't know why. I took Pittsburgh over Bengals. That was terrible. The KC and the Chargers game. That was one upset game that no one expected. And then the Seahawks and the Minnesota, that was one of the upsets too, because I really thought Seahawks was gonna win. Another upset was, you feel me, the Brady game with the Rams. Rams took that. And my San Fran game, Green Bay. We were supposed to win that, but everything else I called right. Feel me? So 7 out of 14, not too bad, man. Not too bad. But on this week's first game of the week, you got New Orleans versus New York Giants. You should take New Orleans to win. Moneyline. You want to win you some money? Take New Orleans by 4. Then you got KC versus Philly. Take KC. Take KC money line. If you want to win you some money, you could take them to win by a touchdown. Sorry, JB. Houston versus Buffalo. I like the Bills, Marcus. Y'all been doing your thing. So you want to be safe, take Buffalo money line. You want to win you some money, you could take them by 7. Vegas is giving them -21. So I ain't going to take all that. I don't know if y'all going to run it up that much, but you can win you some money. They're going to win by a touchdown or more.
I think so.
Believe that. Next is Carolina versus Dallas. I like Dallas.
That should be a good one. Okay.
I like Dallas. You can take their money line to be safe. Want to win you some money, they should win by 4 points. So you could take them -4. Next game, you got Cleveland Browns versus Minnesota Vikings. I like the Cleveland Browns.
Be a good one.
It's definitely going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a nail biter, but I think Cleveland going to take it overall. Like you said, like I think if you got a great rushing game, and they got one of the best duo combat combos in the league. I think they had the best duo combat in the league. Like, those guys are great back there, and it just opened up. It just opened up if motherfucking Baker Mayfield can make those passes. You feel me? But I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland for that. You could take their money line. Win you some money, they should win by 2 points. You could take them -2. This next game, I didn't know. I don't know. I really don't know. You got the Indiana Colts versus Miami Dolphins. I really don't know too much who's going to win that game. It could be
I
either
feel
or. You feel me?
I can't decide.
I'm my just off of my opinion, and I think the Colts should win. I think Wentz, that should give Wentz. You feel me? Wentz should get his first win against them. So just take them money line. Hopefully they win.
Carson Wentz. My bad.
I don't believe in him. Next game, you got Tennessee versus New York Jets. You should take Tennessee. Tennessee is definitely going to win.
That's going to be a blowout.
You could take Tennessee money line to be safe. You want to win you some money, take Tennessee -6. They should win by a touchdown or more.
Actually, now that I think about it, that might be a close game because there's no Corey Davis and there's no Julio. It's basically just Derrick Henry out there trying to carry. They're both not
Derrick Henry,
Mark, if they're playing
Julio.
I know it's the Jets and all, but I mean, who are you going to throw the ball to? Derrick Henry out there?
Doesn't matter, bro. Who are the Jets receivers?
Corey Davis, Jamison Crowder.
Are they still got them?
Yeah, I can't think of the other bull.
How they stats this year?
Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on. Detroit versus Chicago. I like Chicago. So take
who's
Chicago.
starting?
Fields, I think.
They don't even know.
Fields is starting. That's what.
No, he's not, bro. They don't know who's starting yet.
Bro, I ain't getting nothing.
You trying to set me up, bro. I want to know who the starter is before I bet on that game.
Bro,
I'm gonna go Detroit.
to my knowledge, to my knowledge, it would be Justin Fields, right?
I think what I heard on Monday after the game is that he said Justin Fields earned the right to be in the mix for QB1.
Oh,
so he didn't make anything official. That's what I had read.
Okay. But Chicago should win that game. If Justin Fields don't start, then I don't know. Don't touch that game. Don't touch it.
They're gonna lose either way.
Yeah, you shouldn't touch it. Whoever's starting.
I mean, Fields didn't look too good. We gotta act like Fields look good.
Washington versus. Nah, Detroit good. I'm not saying like Detroit. You feel me?
No,
like,
I'm saying Fields. He did not. Fields ain't look good when he played, did he?
No, he didn't. But I mean, his O-line didn't give him. They got Jason Peters out there protecting his blind side. I mean, that should be all I have to say.
Like I said, either way you slice it, I'm taking who they playing, the Lions. Taking
Hockenson gonna kill them.
I'll take Detroit.
You got the Washington football team versus Atlanta Falcons. I said Hawks.
That's gonna be a good one.
I like Washington. You feel me? I think they should take that.
They get back game.
You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? I think they got the more heart. I think they want it more. You feel me? Atlanta really don't got nobody, man. I don't know how they won last week.
Free Ridley.
Honestly. I don't know how they won last week. Then got a divisional game coming up. You got Arizona versus Rams.
Ooh.
That's going to be
what time does that game come on? Do they tell you?
I want to say 4. I want to say 4.
I'll look it up while you go.
That's going to be a good one.
I want to say 4. So me personally, both teams been playing great. I literally like both teams, even though they're both in my division. But they both been playing great, so I cannot. But I feel as though the Rams should win that one. Just take Rams money line. I'm being safe and just taking Rams money line. But it could be a pop. Don't sleep on the Cardinals because I am going to make another ticket with the Cardinals winning. I'm not.
That game starts at 4:05.
4:05.
See, look,
the Cardinals. They showed some slips in the cracks though. Like they were losing by almost 2 touchdowns against Jacksonville. So. They've shown.
That's what I'm saying. Rams might take advantage of, like, you feel me, like where they saw they was open.
The better overall team is the Rams to me, but it could really go either way.
It could go either way.
I feel like with the way Stafford and the offense is moving, all they need is one mistake by Murray, and that could be game. The way that offense is playing,
bro. The Rams gonna blow them out.
Yeah.
Whoa, you start wilding now.
I don't know
about all that.
Y'all said the same thing about Watson's coming back.
Next game, you got another divisional game. You got Seahawks versus my team, 49ers.
I'll put money on that.
And look, man, you don't gotta listen to me.
Don't do it.
I like my team.
Oh my!
I like my team. But be safe and go with the Rams. But I like my team.
You mean the Seahawks?
Like San Fran.
The Seahawks.
I like San Fran. I said go with the Rams. My bad. Good catch, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go with the Seahawks to be safe. But I like my team. You feel me? I feel as though we gonna come back. We can't lose.
That's a game y'all could win though. That's not a far fetch.
It's not a far fetch. If our DBs,
it could be anybody.
If our DBs,
if y'all can shut down Lockett and force Metcalf to try to carry,
if we can shut down those long passes, we can win the game.
Yeah, the deep
we can win the game.
Yeah.
Point blank period. You feel me? If we can shut down those long passes, we can win the game. But
that's when
this is for the fans. This is for the fans, and this is money. So go with the Seahawks. You feel me? Go to the Seahawks. Next game, you got Pittsburgh versus Green Bay. I like Green Bay.
You say about them off the floor.
Take them by 2 touchdowns.
You about to mop the floor, them guys.
You can take Green Bay money line to be safe. You want to win you some money, like JB said, you can take them to win by a touchdown. They should win by a touchdown or more.
2
Green
touchdowns. Take them by 2.
Then you got
Chiefs, Eagles. take the
Then you
Chiefs
got
by 3
Baltimore
touchdowns.
versus Denver, man. Saying you this is where your team comes up, man. If y'all win this game, people gotta put respect on your name. If y'all win this game, but me personally, I like Baltimore. You feel me? Even though they're coming to y'all, you feel me? If they haven't been training up in those mountains, it's gonna be a hard game. But if they have, Baltimore should win that game.
Lamar not fully healthy though.
Yeah, his dumb ass got hurt doing a front flip into the end zone. I'm like, how stupid could you be? Now you hurt.
Ravens money line.
He's gonna be all
money line. I don't got them beating.
Yo, that shit funny as hell.
Because Denver is an all around good team. For real, for real. They offense and defense are like, you feel me, has been good. So yeah, just take them money line.
Melvin Gordon. I need you this week, Melvin Gordon.
Then you got Tampa Bay versus New England Patriots. You got Tom Brady going back.
I can't wait to see this one.
Bill Belichick. You know Tom Brady's going to win that game. Oh. That's just my opinion. Take their money line and be safe. If you want to win you some money, they should win by 6 or more. So take them -6.
I think they're going to kill the Patriots. Like,
no, they're not.
No,
they're not.
I think they are. Brady not coming out. Brady coming out there to do Brady.
Exactly. Brady's going to
Brady coming out there to do Belichick dirty, bro.
Brady wants to prove the point that it was him that was the contributor the whole time.
That's what I'm saying, Marcus.
Go ahead, JB.
Go ahead, JB.
How long has Belichick been coaching Tom Brady? He knows everything that he's. Exactly. He knows everything about Tom Brady as far as the sport of football goes.
You can know everything about him.
But Brady knows everything about Belichick and what he likes to do with defense.
And Belichick, you could pretty much call him the best defensive coach to ever play the game, to ever coach the game. So, like, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I have the Bucks winning too. But I don't think he's just gonna come in there and do whatever he wants. Like,
he is. I know he is.
JB.
Nah.
Like Brady. Listen. Brady is the GOAT, but you act like he didn't join like a super team or like when like all the best players, like a lot of good players joined that team. That team is stacked. So you can't just take away everything.
What did you expect Brady to do? Go to the Jaguars?
Brady joined the super. No, I'm just saying. He went to a super. You can't just take all the respect off of Belichick because Brady went to like the super team.
No, I'm not taking the respect off of Belichick. Yeah. He's still one of the greatest coaches to ever coach. But I'm just saying.
Y'all kind of forgetting who he is though at the same time.
I'm just saying. It's his first time being back in New England. Brady he's going to have extra motivation. Like, he wants to prove the point.
Belichick doesn't even?
You're right.
I'm not saying he don't.
But I mean that. But look at the Patriots offense, though. Look at the Patriots offense.
But you know you're right. But you know for a fact that Tom Brady's winning that game. You know that.
I don't.
I'm calling a 400-yard.
I don't know, bro.
All right, whatever, bro.
I'm calling 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then maybe he throws a pick like J.C. Jackson or something.
Brady turns a whole different.
Tom Brady should win that game, though. Then you got the Monday night game, which is the LA Chargers versus Las Vegas Raiders. I like Chargers.
That should be a good one.
I like Chargers. You can take the money line to be safe. You want to win you some money, they should win by 3. So they should win by a field goal or more. So you can take them -3. And then Thursday night game, you got another divisional head up game. You got the Rams versus the Seahawks. It don't matter. I'm letting people know. You don't interrupt me.
I'm sorry.
You got Rams. You got Rams versus Seahawks, and I like the Rams over the Seahawks. They should do them in. And that's Moneyline Mar, man. My Cash App gonna be right there. You feel me? Show some love, man. If you win.
Yo, Mar, I got a question. Who you got as out of all the games? Who you got on upset alert? What you think the upset of the week is?
Upset. Now that I actually did like do a little drawing, like upset. These are the possible. I actually have 3. These are the possible upsets that I think that might turn up. Like I said, the Indiana versus Miami game. I don't know who wins that, but I told y'all go with Indiana. Miami might be the upset. What else game? Baltimore the Baltimore and Denver game. That might be an upset. You feel me? That might be an upset.
On the
Might be
Denver
an
side,
upset.
right?
We're 3-0. How are we the upset?